Welcome one and all to the third Genshin Impact Hunger Games. Our favorite characters will be fighting to the death once more to see who the ultimate victor shall be. We will once again be using the Hunger Games simulator. This time I inserted some custom events that you guys left me in the last video. We will now go over the contestants. In District 1 we have Miss Eula and Fischl. In District 2 we have Mona and Aloy. District 3 we have Tignati and Kale. District 4 we have Timmy and Catherine. District 5 we have Alhaitham and Dory. District 6 we have Dia and Nahida. District 7 we have Ayato and Kokomi. District 8 we got Paimon and Sayu. District 9 we why does he have cat ears? We have Scaramouche and Dotore. District 10 we have Goba and Ushi. District 11 is Madam Ping and Tubby. Ooh. And in District 12 is Albert and Reckless Pallid. If your fave is not present, it is highly likely that they were in one of the previous two videos, so be sure to go watch those ones first. Someone also pointed out in the last video it's not fair to throw the winner in immediately after, so I will spare the last winner this time, but you know, we'll see how long that lasts. All right, place your bets, place your bets. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite? Prepare your butts, everyone. It's about to go down. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds, signaling the start of the game. Let's see what happens. Albert runs away from the cornucopia like the coward he is. Goba and Madam Ping fight for a bag. Goba gives up and retreats. I would love to watch that go down, but that's just me. Mona runs away from the cornucopia. Sayu runs away from the cornucopia. Nahida finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Okay. Dia steals a pole arm from Kokomi. Rude. What are you gonna do with that, girl? You a claymore. Paimon finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Aloy runs away. Tubby runs away. With what feet? Timmy and Dory fight for a bag. Dory gives up and retreats. Ayato shoots an arrow at Alhaitham, but misses and kills Kale instead. Ayato.
Adam!
Aw, that's sad. Okay, well, we have our first death. Garamosh grabs a wind glider from the cornucopia. Okay, so my custom inputs are here. That proves it. Catherine runs away from the cornucopia. Ushi runs away. Tignati stays at the cornucopia for resources. A bold move. Dotore runs away from the cornucopia. Eula finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Fischl runs away. Reckless Pallid falls in a pit and dies. Good riddance. And the crowd goes wild. All right, so I believe we had 2 deaths on day 1. Oh, that wasn't even day 1. That was just a bloodbath. All right, now we're on day 1. Let's see what happens. Paimon searches for a water source. Tignati fishes. Goba overhears Kokomi and Ayato talking in the distance. Ooh, they plotting. Tubby tends to Alhaitham's wounds. Ushi hunts for other tributes. I would not want to be taken down by Ushi, just saying. Albert runs away from Madam Ping. She would. She'd be like, get away from Barbara! Garmosh unknowingly eats toxic berries. Oh no, I think he's dead. Sayu goes hunting. Mona attacks Timmy, but he manages to escape. Eula ambushes Dia and kills her. There could be but one Claymore Queen in this game, and it is I. This is brutal. Fischl stalks Catherine. That sounds about right. Dory receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. That also sounds about right. Nahida steals from Dotore while he isn't looking. Bold. Aloy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Okay, so now we have 4 deaths. Pole, Reckless Pallid, Scaramouche, and Dia. All the girlies are crying right now because Scara just died. Okay, night 1. Let's see who can survive. Guobo receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh no! He's armed! Everyone get down! Fischl, Alhaitham, and Dotore sleep in shifts. Kokomi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Tignati convinces Catherine to snuggle with him. Boy, I'm pretty sure she a puppet. But okay, you do you, boo-boo. Madam Ping stays awake all night. I'm rooting for Madam Ping at this point, y'all. Paimon, Ushi, and Tubby sleep in shifts. Mona tends to her wounds. Albert and Ayato were caught smooching in the bushes! Do you have something you want to tell the class? Why would you smooch Albert of all people? It's Albert, Ayato. You have higher standards than that. Dory destroys Eula's supplies while she's asleep. Nahida loses sight of where she is. Timmy and Sayu sleep in shifts. Aloy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Homegirl is keeping to herself this time. All right, day two. Tubby receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Nahida overhears Catherine and Fischl talking in the distance. Sayu injures herself. Oh no. Dotore sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Paimon stalks Tignari. Timmy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Who is arming the innocent lads and lasses? What is happening? Ushi, Mona, Eula, and Albert hunt for other tributes. Albert needs to go. Albert needs to go, like, now. Alhaitham's looking a little wide, don't you think? Alhaitham and Kokomi work together for the day. Aloy and Madame Ping work together for the day as well. Goba tends to Ayato's wounds. Yeah, the emotional wounds after you hooked up with Albert. Dory picks flowers. I don't think anyone died today. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. All right, let's pick it up, people. All right, come on now. Tignani thinks about winning. Ushi, Goba, Paimon, and Albert tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Ooh, I hooked up with Ayato. Let's think positively here. Maybe Ayato is that cunning that he's looking out for Barbara and he's like, I will take the L so that he will leave Barbara alone. You know, maybe that's what's going on here. Mona tries to treat her infection. Aloy stabs Ayato while his back is turned. Well, that's one way to resolve the issue. Okay, Dotore receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Timmy sees a fire but stays hidden. Madame Ping tries to treat infection. Catherine receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. They're back at it again. Dory destroys Fischl's supplies while she's asleep. Nahida and Kokomi talk about the tribute still alive. Sayu attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Alhaitham tries to sing himself to sleep. What is he singing? Get down with the sickness. Tubby poisons Eula's drink. She drinks it and dies. Tubby's not messing around today. All right, we had a bit of violence on this day. Let's see what happens next. Albert sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Boba collects fruit from a tree. Ushi, Mona, and Tubby hunt for other tributes. What a tag team. Aloy, Kokomi, Sayo, Paimon, and Nahida hunt for other tributes. Timmy diverts Madame Ping's attention and runs away. Dory receives clean water. Fischl sprains her ankle while running away from Alhaitham. Tignati picks flowers. That checks out. Catherine runs away from Dottore. Alright, no deaths. Well, the blue-haired baddies rest in pepperoni, Ayato, and Eula. Let's look at the stats really quick. Alright, Eula had 1 kill, but she is gone. Aloy has a kill. Ayato had a kill and is also gone. Ooh. Tubby has a kill. So 2 of the people who had kills are now gone. This is intriguing. Night 3. Madame Ping severely slices Dory with a sword. Madame Ping, pop off. All right, Dory's out. Tignati strangles Aloy with a rope. Okay, Aloy's out. Double kill. The quiet ones strike back. Fischl cries herself to sleep. Yeah, because she probably just witnessed all that bloodshed going down. Catherine tries to treat her infection. You're not human, but that's fine. Paimon tries to treat her infection. Tubby loses sight of where Globa looks at the night sky. Nahida cries herself to sleep. Oh no. Timmy and Albert sleep in shifts. Timmy, take him out! You're the only one who can do it! No, Madame Ping's the only one who can do it. Dottore climbs a tree to rest. Mona climbs a tree to rest. Alhaitham loses sight of where he is. Ushi and Kokomi hold hands. Sayu's thinking about winning. Ushi taints Tignati's food, killing him. No, I was road egg for you! Sayu and Timmy split up to search for resources. I'm bummed, dude. Catherine receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Madame Ping picks flowers, planning her next attack. Paimon fishes. Kokomi defeats Nahida in a fight, but spares her life. Albert finds a statue of 7 and heals himself. Oh, Alhaitham collects fruit from a tree. Mona receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dottore, Tubby, Fischl, and Goba hunt for other tributes. Okay, this is getting bad, you guys. I'm not liking the direction that this is heading in, but let's see what happens. Alhaitham can't stop thinking about D-Luke. He's not even here. Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke. Kokomi and Sayu work together to drown Albert. Let's go, girls. Let's go, girls. All right, the evil has been defeated. Let's move on. Timmy tends to Mona's wounds. Anything else that happens now, I don't have as much rage as I would have had if Albert won. All right. Dottore receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. We don't love that. Goba fends Ushi, Catherine, and Nahida away from his fire. That sounds cute. I don't know why. Fischl cooks her food before putting her fire out. Madam Ping starts a fire. Tubby's trap kills Paimon. Okay. Tubby has a couple kills. Tubby's out for blood. All right, day 5. We're moving right along here. Kokomi sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Sayu questions her sanity. Tubby and Catherine hunt for other tributes. Goba fishes. I thought that said Goba flashes. I was like, who is he flashing? Dottore injures himself. Madam Ping scares Nahida off. Ushi, Alhaitham, Fischl, and Timmy hunt for other tributes. Scary. Mona accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. All right, well, it looks like Mona is out based on an accidental kill. That is unfortunate. 3 cannon shots. Albert, Paimon, and Mona. Let's take another peek at the stats, shall we? Okay, Kokomi has 1 kill. Sayu has 1 kill. Ushi has a kill. Madam Ping has a kill. Tubby has 2. So Tubby is leading in the kill department right now. Night 5. Ushi now cannot stop thinking about D-Luke. What is in the air? What is in the air right now? That was one of my custom inputs, by the way. Madam Ping, Sayu, Dottore, and Catherine tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Oh, what a beautiful way to lighten the mood. I'm sure Madam Ping started that. Timmy tries to treat his infection. Alhaitham receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Fischl cooks her food before putting her fire out. That's the second night in a row she's done that. Tubby, Goba, Nahida, and Kokomi sleep in shifts. Nothing so far. Catherine tries to sleep through the entire day. Goba finds an exquisite chest in the woods. He's arming himself. Timmy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I'm glad that a couple of my custom ones have snuck their way through so far. Fischl goes hunting. Alhaitham practices his archery. Nahida tries to sleep through the entire day. Dottore kills Kokomi for her supplies. I was wondering when you were about to start getting evil. Kokomi, I'm so sorry it had to end this way. We're so proud of you for taking out Albert. We will miss you dearly. Madam Ping receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Tubby receives medical supplies. Ushi finds a statue of 7 and heals himself. Sayu hunts for other tributes. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Kokomi, rest in peace. Alhaitham passes out from exhaustion. He's okay, he just passed out. Madam Ping throws a knife into Nahida's head. I don't mind Nahida. Oh, that's kind of sad, but I am like happy that Madam Ping's still kicking it. And Madam Ping's like, I've never felt more alive. Ushi stays awake all night. Ushi's probably like suffering without Ito. I feel kind of bad for him. Sayu passes out from exhaustion. Timmy kills Goba as he tries to run. Timmy, no.
This one's for all the birds.
Oh, Goba, that's so sad. Catherine thinks about winning. Dottore receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. We don't love that. Tubby strangles Fischl with a rope. Tubby's going sicko mode. Okay, we have made it to the halfway point. This is the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Dottore decides not to go to the feast. Neither does Tubby. Catherine ambushes Alhaitham and kills him. That's not how I was expecting him to go, but you know what, Catherine, I feel like she can be kind of scary, so I'm not too surprised. Sayu and Timmy get into a fight over raw meat, but Timmy gives up and runs away. It was his birds. Ushi decides not to go to the feast. Madam Ping dies from an infection. No! Why did that actually make me upset? Now who are we rooting for? Oh no! Okay, well, we have to carry on in this life. We can't dwell. We cannot dwell on the negativity. Dottore discovers a cave. Ushi sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Catherine searches for a water source. Sayu sprains her ankle while running away from Timmy. Can Timmy stop being a little menace for 5 seconds? Tubby explores the arena, looking for their next victim. 5 cannon shots. All right, a lot of people went down this day. Nahida, Goba, Fischl, Alhaitham, and Madam Ping. Tubby has 3 kills. Catherine kills Timmy with a sickle. Catherine said no. Timmy, you're too much of a menace. Die. Ushi, Tubby, Sayu, and Dottore tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. We are really down to the wire. We're down to the final 5. All right, day 8. Tubby receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. They're arming them. Catherine convinces Sayu not to kill her, only to kill her instead. Okay, so Catherine just killed Sayu. Oh my god, Catherine is an underdog. Underdog story coming in hot. Ushi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dottore is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Okay, so Sayu and Timmy both... Oh, we have 4 people left. Oh my god. Catherine and Dottore hold hands. A Sneznayan love story. Tubby starts a fire. Ushi falls in a pit and dies. Everyone I'm rooting for is dying. Final three, place your bets, place your bets. Day 9. Tubby explores the arena. Catherine and Dottore find an unusual hilly trail. They have a dance party. Is this a true Snezhnayan love story? Are we witnessing a love story happening before Tubby's like, oh, I gotta take these two out. All these two have to go immediately. Fallen tributes on day 9. 1 cannon shot Ushi. We have to look at the stats because this is gonna go down on day 10. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go down. Catherine all of a sudden has 3 kills, like out of nowhere. Dottore has 1, Tubby has 3. Catherine and Tubby have the same amount of kills. Okay, all right. Here we go, everybody. Final countdown. Who's gonna win? Dottore dies from thirst. Catherine, she's too hot. Tubby tracks down and kills Catherine. Tubby! Tubby from District 11 is the winner of the 3rd Genshin Hunger Games. Did you predict that one, dear chat? You know what? I can't be too mad at that. Tubby, at least it wasn't Albert. At least it wasn't Reckless Palette. Tubby also had the most kills. They had 4 kills. Next up was Catherine. Okay, so that was a very deserved win. Tubby's first, Catherine second, Dottore, and then Kale and Reckless Palette are at the bottom. So what did you think? How are we feeling? I have an idea for the next round if you're interested. Give this a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you want to see another round, by the way. I like to know what you guys are feeling. Here is my idea. Okay, my sick and nasty twisted idea. Everybody who's ever participated in all the past 3 rounds, we put their name in a pot, and live, like in the video, I will select people randomly, okay? Because the past 3 rounds I've been like intentionally picking people. No, we're done with that. We're gonna start like plucking people randomly, so it'll be a little bit more fun. We'll call it the All-Stars round. I know people have quote unquote died in the previous rounds, but maybe their ghosts came back. Maybe they got revived by Celestia, who knows? But let me know how you feel about all-star rounds. There can be like unlimited all-star rounds technically because we're just like selecting random names, but also let me know if there's any other like NPCs or villains you want me to throw into the pot as well. Please keep the custom prompts coming, like player 1 and player 2 died by falling off a cliff because their stamina ran out. Like, leave me more of those, because I entered a good number of them, but only like a few of them came through. We need a ton of them, all right? But yes, thank you guys for your support on this series so far. I'm actually surprised to see that so many of you guys really liked this. And like every episode, people are like, more, and I'm like, really? Like, this is so like, I feel like this is so lamers, but everyone likes it, so that's fine for me. But until the next one, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.